feeling like I'm academics. Can't ride no wave.
King Akademiks is launched. And let's get meta. Okay. I was trying to think about what we didn't cover yesterday and what we had to cover today. Other than the Kanye West and Cameron kind of like back and forth. And by the way, shout out to Ye. Ye just like actually retweeted us. You know, I made a PSA. Yo, my camera looks crazy. Is it because I have a small camera? Like, every time I watch like Kai and them, like they have, I gotta create a scene where like it's a full screen thing or whatever. Anyway, I want to know a little rant supporting Ye, because in theory, I agree with the basic fundamentals of what he's saying. If you think he's gay for sucking a dick, or if you don't think he sucked a dick, or if you do think he did, whether you think that he's an anti-Semite, whether you think he's jealous, all these things, derogative things that people accuse him of, he doesn't seem that offended if you say that, more than you only come out to say that and you don't at least try to speak up for his kids. And I think that's a simple request, even though, truth be told, some of these situations he may have created. But I think he's taking accountability for it. But I think, if at a time in history he rallied the voices of people to, for cultural moments, whether it was somebody got the Grammy incorrectly in his mind or George Bush don't care about black people, he's trying to rally y'all to support him in his plight to be a parent to his kids. So I actually, I support him in that. And in my support of Ye trying to be a parent to his kids, as, any non-criminal, super deviant person should be allowed to parent their kids. If you brought them into this world, you should be able to at least be able to be a parent, okay, unless you're doing some crazy destructive shit. And I think Ye should be able to have a part and a say in his kid's life. And this is what I said. Kim K and motherfucking Kris Jenner, man, I rebuke y'all in the name of Jesus. Allow my man Kanye West, not aka Ye, now known as Ye, to raise his black children. Y'all white heathens should not be allowed to control a black man's child and involve them in all type of demonic debauchery to corrupt innocent souls. Allow Ye to raise his kids. My name is Akademiks and I stand with Ye. He should be able to raise his kids as a father and as a good, positive influence of the black community and a strong black man. Allow Kanye to raise his kids, okay? We're not going to tolerate this, and I'm standing with them, okay? We don't care. Listen, this ain't going to go down like how y'all did Tyrese. We're rocking with Ye, and we won't stop until he gets to raise his kids, and I don't care if it means cussing, whatever, but he should be allowed to make decisions about his children. That's a fact, okay? We got to stop taking out the men out of the household. We got to stop stripping their rights away, and we got to stop ostracizing them. Like, basically, they're the worst thing to happen to the offspring that they got. Ye, we stand with you, and I'm going to speak up if nobody else will. Trust, okay? And I did. And seems like Ye appreciated it. Says, yo! This touches my soul, okay? I'm not gonna lie, though. Every time Ye says, after Ye said that cousin shit, like, every time he says something, it's kind of like he almost, like, pause. Like, I'm, like, hitting him with an imaginary pause, but I never pause Ye. Ye's my guy. Ye's my guy. Ye's my guy. Sending all the love and support to Kanye West. Again, being with you in person, I could tell this deeply bothers you. And I could tell some of these other things that get the clickbait titles that the world is running with, I don't think you give a fuck about those things as much. So, shit, if this is what your real agenda is or one of the main focuses, I think this is actually a good thing. And for the people who might be like, yo, well, he's erratic. He's all over the place. Again, maybe, and I don't want to speak anything to existence, but from all we've ever heard and seen, he's a good father. Like, you could tell Northwest loves the hell out of him. Northwest is basically the female version of Ye. And his kids seem like they're very endearing to him, right? Now his relationship with the mother of their child, that's we know the baby mama drama shit. His relationship with the rest of the family, we know how that be going down. So as long as he's being a good father, I think we should rock with Ye on this particular matter. All right. Anyway, welcome. I know this is mad late. Some of y'all are sleeping. It's 1:36 on the East Coast. I still got to do roll call. Where y'all checking in from? Where y'all watching from? Please let me know. Seen somebody said they just got off a flight from Houston. So just in a time. What about y'all? Where y'all at? Somebody said free Diddy up in there. Holy. You know we're literally 6 days as we stand now. 6 days from his trial starting, Diddy. Nebraska. Ooh, you're from Nebraska? Is that Omaha, Nebraska? Is Omaha in Nebraska? Yeah, I think that's like a city there, right? You're not in Greenland. Okay, we got a truck driver from DMV. We got Toronto in the building. Virginia in the building. Holy, Memphis, Tennessee in the building. Phoenix, Tampa. I got to make my way to Tampa. You know, I was going to do an IRL stream last night in Orlando. I happened to not go. 6ix9ine was performing. Me and Six were going to do I think you guys liked when we did like that IRL stream. We were going to do a live stream before. He had a show there. Also, Orlando. A lot of beauties out there, man. Listen, I got a touchdown in Orlando. Got to. Orlando and Tampa. There's a lot of talent out there. You know what I mean? And I ain't talking about musicians. You feel me? Last time I've been to Orlando, I was actually judging talent. And it was a showcase. It was music. But, yeah, a lot of talent out there. Brooklyn. What up with y'all, man? Vancouver, St. Anne's, Jamaica. Oh, man. I love St. Anne's. Actually, I was about to stay in St. Anne's. Actually, I was looking at a property to buy in St. Anne's. Not even going to lie to you. Vegas. I haven't been to Vegas in a little bit, but I'm trying to stay away from gambling for a little bit. Maplewood, New Jersey. There's somebody else from Maplewood. Ain't like SZA from Maplewood? SZA, I think SZA's from Maplewood or something of the sort. Oklahoma City. Who else? Italy. You're in Italy. South Africa, Johannesburg. What's good with y'all? New Jersey. A lot of Jersey in the building. All my if you from New Jersey or from New York City, I don't want you niggas up in my damn stream unless y'all done bought a ticket to my damn birthday party. Because if you are within a 90-mile radius, you should damn well be at my live birthday podcast going out on the 15th. Again, I told y'all pretty much this is going to be a celebration of us, what we've done. And it's the first time I'm even having a birthday party ever. Nobody ever threw me a party, so the chat got to throw me one. You feel what I'm saying? All good. Who else in the building? Surrey, BCI. What's that? Kenya. Okay, Birmingham. I think some of y'all are capping a little bit. Asbury Park in the building, though, Wisconsin. We got Newark in the building. Newark. Scracking with y'all. Philly. Love Philly, man. Philly's a great city. Such a great city. I actually miss the cheesesteaks. I need to go get some cheesesteaks. Can't cap with you. Baltimore. You know, I never really toured Baltimore the way I had to. When I did go there, for whatever reason, like I told him to bring me to the worst parts of Baltimore, and I ain't gonna lie, that shit looked like what you think Detroit looks like. At least the worst parts. Like, they brought me to some place. I was like, what the fuck is this? But Baltimore, I love y'all too, okay? By the way, I was close by at Morgan State. I think Morgan State's close by there, right? But that's at D.C., Baltimore area. We got Ghana in the building, South Africa, San Fernando Valley, California, San Diego. Shout out to San Diego. San Diego is actually really cool. If I lived in Cali, I would live in San Diego. Not even gonna lie. I don't like big cities. I like being close enough to city, but far enough removed that I could pick and choose when I want to interact. You get what I'm saying? You know, I like New York City, but I would never live in New York City. I want to live a little bit away. What else? Who else in the building? We got Algeria. You're not from Algeria. Stop capping. Sacramento. I don't know too much about Sacramento. I don't know too much. Somebody says the west coast of Canada. That's where you can find Surrey, BC. Okay. I appreciate you. What's that? Plamo Beach. Okay. What's that? Montreal, Quebec. What's up with y'all? Arizona. I got to make my rounds at Arizona. You want to know a quick story? You know, I guess my boy Waka Flocka was getting out of his, he was with, what's his ex name, Tammy or whatever. No disrespect to her. But I guess, my boy was on his single vibes. When he came to do an interview with me, he said, Ak, the new hot cities for the shorties is Scottsdale, Arizona. You go there, I always use Miami as a litmus test. He said, fuck Miami. Fuck Houston, fuck Atlanta, go to Scottsdale, Arizona. I haven't made my way there yet, but I might have to take a trip. I don't know. I should have went there the year before because I had Super Bowl tickets. Remember when Super Bowl was down there in Arizona? Like, where was it? Like Phoenix or something like that? I don't know, wherever it was. I didn't go, though. Dallas, what's cracking with y'all? Dallas, Texas, man, the good old state of Texas. I love Texas, even though I've only been there a handful of times. But I like the general sentiment of how shit is run down there. Where else? Somebody said, oh, it's racist and hot in Arizona. Vallejo, California. Like I need to go to more places in Cali. You know, I've never been to like a Golden State game. I got to go to there. I've never been to San Francisco. Never been really anywhere outside of really the main LA area. Sinaloa. You're not from Sinaloa, nigga. That's that Mexico shit. You're not from them cartel, nigga. Rexdale. I'm gonna text Nav and tell him I got somebody from his hood up in the building. Okay. We got Detroit. Okay, where else? We got Shreveport, Louisiana. I know 50 down there. Seattle. Yeah, I met a chick from Seattle. She was freaky as a motherfucker. She actually used to do some feet OnlyFans shit. I linked with her. She was on some shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. She was like, you want to do BDSM? Good thing I told her no. I would have ended up like Shannon Sharp. Can't even lie. Word two. It was a chick out of Seattle. I remember when she flew in. This is years ago, people. This is not statute of limitations unpassed. At least for anybody, you know, any woman who would be like, wait, he was cheating. No. This is like 5 years ago. Shorty came out and she was like, yeah, I'm on OnlyFans. I sell feet pictures. I'm like, and then she was like, oh yeah, I go to sex parties. And like, I'm like, what? Then she said, yeah, I be doing the BDSM shit. I'm like, ¿Qué lo qué? Then she was like, yeah, I could, you know, if you're down with the, like, you know, I brought my stuff. I'm like, for what? She's like, yeah, no, like, I don't know if you're into bondage. And I'm like, I was just trying to get some pussy. Like, what this other freaky shit you coming with? I'm just trying to bust a nut. It doesn't get that freaky with me. Hold on, man. I should have tagged in Shannon Sharp. Shannon! Uncle Shay Shay! No, actually, she wasn't white. She was mixed. She was mixed. Yeah, she was mixed. Shannon wouldn't fuck with that. Shannon only likes pure milk of magnesia. That's a fact. Almond milk. That's Shannon flavor right there, right? Shannon don't fuck with black chicks, right? Or like mixed chicks. Yeah, nah, you wouldn't fuck with that. Staten Island. Staten Island in the building, man. We got DR in the building too. Okay, Dominican Republic. We got, is that Inglewood? We got Inglewood, California. Okay. All right, man. All right, okay. Great. Thank you guys for being here. I know it's late, but if you're up, hopefully I could give you some entertainment until you fall asleep. Or if you're on a night shift, hopefully I could give you some entertainment while we rock out for the night. All right. Y'all like my little stories about these places? Pittsburgh? Oh, I know some things in Pittsburgh still. Pittsburgh got the hidden joints. I ain't gonna hold you. Blackwood, New Jersey? I don't know about that one. Chicago? I had a few chicks try to talk to me from Chicago. I was just always like, yo, hold on, man. As soon as they say Chicago, I'm like, all right, I got to take your phones. You might try to drop a location. Might be a backdoor team. Like, nah, I can't do that. Where else? Botswana. I don't know about Botswana. I only heard about Botswana like in a rap song. Where else? Cancun. Yo, I ain't even gonna lie to you. I think niggas burnt out Cancun, then went 20 miles like east and burnt out Tulum. And now, yo, niggas are like a cancer. I love y'all niggas, because I'm a nigga too. But y'all like cancers. Y'all burn out every city, every hot spot, till it's no more. You know what's getting burnt out right now, right? Turks. They're burning the shit out of Turks. How many bitches will I see take pictures at Noah's Ark? You hoes, calm it down. Okay? Everybody's taking a picture with Drake in the background smoking hookah. I'm like, Drake, how are you so regular? My real estate guy told me, take some of that money and the millions you got and go buy some property in Turks. They said Rod Wave is building on the island a big-ass mansion. Drake is building some fucking big-ass joint there. And they said, Big Act, there's a lot of places there. You should go get some shit there. I'm like, all right. But right now, Turks has been colonized by Rod Wave and Drake. That's a fact. You ain't from Antarctica. Stop lying, nigga. You know you damn well lying. You lying like a motherfucker. Zambia. Okay. PT Bullet Boy Gaming say he watching from Epstein Island. You know, interesting story about that. I never been there. Okay. Like I'll quote my man Kanye. Why did you go to that island? But I went to St. Thomas. And St. Thomas is like, because it's the island that's Epstein Island is within that U.S. Virgin Islands like cluster. I like the villa I stayed at, like we could see his island. Now I don't know what the hell was going on the island. Obviously the nigga was dead, murked himself before, but we could see his island. And apparently he would land in was it St. Thomas? I forgot. He would land in one of them Virgin Island countries and then fly with a helicopter straight to his island. And then he would just bring over mad fucking kids to fucking give him massages, then fuck them. That was his thing. But yeah. I don't think they've opened up the island yet for people to tour. I don't think so. The government killed him? Shit, I don't know. If y'all think the government killed Epstein, do y'all think the government killed, like, you know what suicide always confused me? Aaron Hernandez. You know, the day when Aaron Hernandez, like, killed himself, it was after he got found. It was like a mistrial or something like that. Like, it was actually good news that day in court. He was found guilty on some other shit before. Remember, it was multiple murders he was charged for. But he killed himself after having some good news. And I was like, that's odd. But whatever. Somebody says a tour is crazy act. You know niggas tour what's Pablo Escobar's shit, right? Like niggas tour that. Niggas go to Medellin or whatever the fuck. And they fucking walk around and be like, oh, that's where the giraffes used to be. That's where his prison used to be. That's where he was fucking all the prostitutes. You get what I'm saying? And the fucking whores that, yo, all y'all little passport bros know about Pablo Escobar's spot over there. Because the hoes selling pussy, like, you know, a passport bro gave me this info, so I don't know if you could Google it. They said when it comes to countries for selling pussy, Colombia ranks number 1 by far. You feel what I'm saying? These hoes know where y'all want to go when y'all go to, like, any single man that go to Colombia, there's nothing to see in Colombia. Y'all buying pussy. Facts. There's nothing to see in Colombia. This ain't you go to Colombia for the beaches. Nobody does that. Maybe you're a cokehead and you want to go there for the coke, but nobody does that. So anytime you see a single man go to Colombia, they're a purchaser of vagina. That's a fact. Come on, that's a passport bro location. The only thing that Colombia been hitting back, when y'all niggas keep going over there, and sometimes y'all think that, you know, because what happens with some of these passport bros, because they claim they're tired of women in the United States, they go over there, they buy pussy for like 8 times, and then by the 9th or 10th time, they start thinking they in a relationship with a girl selling pussy. And they're like, oh, no, I get a discount, I get it free. Oh, no, you my like girlfriend over here. And the pimps who over there like, nigga, nigga, what the fuck? What you think? You coming over to wife up our prostitutes? Because you mad at chicks in the United States because they all ratchet like Sexy Red? Fuck out of here. You know what they do? They kidnap these bitch ass niggas that want discounts or don't pay these bitches and kill them. That's what they doing to passport bros. They kill them niggas now. Yo, Colombia's on some shit. They're ready to kill these passport bro ass niggas. That's a fact. I'm lying? All right, man. All right. Yeah. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, man. Holy. Okay. All right. Let's get this goddamn stream started up.